guys you can get lost in. Give it up for Samantha Lee!
I don't know what she's talking about. Hi guys, how you doing? Good? Yeah? I'm Sam Lee, non-Asian. I know, surprising. Not a dude, not Chinese. Most of my life with the name Sam Lee, pretty much everyone I've ever encountered that's seen my name or on an email or phone message, whatever, before meeting me in person, when they do meet me in person, they're very quick to let me know that they assumed I would be Asian. And then they're really quick to let me know just how racist they are. Like, oh, you're not Asian? Well, let me tell you all the things I hate about Asian people since you're not Asian. That's how it works, right? Yeah. My roommate freshman year of college, you know, when you come to college freshman year, you're pretty much only given the name of your roommate before you get there, and you're just left to decide what you think that person might possibly be like. And my roommate, I get there, our parents leave us to get to know each other better. I'm putting up my poster of Ben Affleck from Armageddon on my dorm wall. You know that poster. Yeah, pretty hot. So I was lost in Ben Affleck's eyes, and my roommate suddenly was like, you know, Sam, I gotta admit to you, I totally thought you were gonna be Asian. Like, yeah, you know, I get that a lot. She's like, yeah, I mean, thank God. I thought you were going to be really quiet and just be in the room studying all the time. That would be the worst. I was like, yeah, no, actually, it's Lee, as in General Robert E. Lee of the Confederate Army. Thank God you're not black. There's a lot of white people in here, I'm sure it's fine. That's what all racists say, by the way. We have a black friend. No, I really wish that I was Asian, to be honest with you. I have this absurdly, probably unfounded, I don't know, I'm really jealous of Asian women, especially when it comes to dating here in New York City. Because, well, I mean, most actual Asian women would probably tell me that I do not want a bunch of comic book nerds and hipsters with Asian fetishes all over me all the time, but I would like to know what it would be like for 1 second to be in that situation. You know, in New York City, there are people everywhere. They're so beautiful. There are combinations of a million different races and ethnicities, and I, as a WASP, have not so much to offer. You go into 31 flavors, no one is ordering vanilla, if you know what I'm saying. I'm half German and a quarter Italian and a quarter English. And you would think that the quarter Italian would give me something exotic and awesome, but really all my Italian grandmother gave me was this giant schnoz and a whole lot of body hair. Not great. Ironically, you know who takes care of all that body hair? Asian ladies. Yeah, just laughing at me every time I walk in there. They're like, oh, you want your eyebrows done? Are you sure you don't want that upper lip, chin, face? Let's just dunk your whole body in wax and take care of business, okay, lady? Because, good God, what is that? Needless to say, I am single. Anyone like hairy lady? It's taken care of, don't worry about it. Those Asian ladies are good. I was recently dating somebody for about a month, and you know, it didn't work out. It was fine. It was kind of doomed from the start because it was just a long distance thing. I live in Brooklyn and he lives on the Upper West Side. So. That is way too long a trip on the 2 train. Not happening. But no, I realized in that during that time that it's really good for me as a single lady that's 30 living in New York City by herself that I date every now and then, because I go 6 months without dating and I basically become a homeless person that just happens to have a roof over her head. You need that 1 month of dating someone to hit that reset button to bring you back up to a normal level of human hygiene. 6 months of me without dating, and we're getting there right now. That means showers are optional, definitely an acceptable dinner. But dating someone after a month, I cleaned my sheets for once, and I actually bought a vacuum for the first time in 2 years of living by myself, so that's pretty good. Yeah. I once had a boyfriend, no, really only one time. One time when I'm 30 years old, that's cool. I once had a boyfriend, but we broke up and I got a dog instead, which is not actually too dissimilar. Both have a lot of shit you have to deal with. The dog has more literal shit. The boyfriend, well, actually, he had a lot of literal shit as well. I'm pretty sure he could have been diagnosed with irritable bowel syndrome. Made romance really interesting. You couldn't go too far from a bathroom at any given time, so especially if there was food involved. So if he had a dating profile online, it would say something like, does not enjoy long walks on the beach, romantic picnics in the park, and long candlelit dinners. The candlelit dinners part has really nothing to do with the IBS. More has to do with the fact that he wasn't really interested in doing anything romantic, and it would involve listening to me speak for more than 30 seconds at a time, which is actually why I can feel free sharing information about his bowels here this evening, because it's pretty much guaranteed he would not be here listening to me speak, doing stand-up comedy for 10 minutes, and definitely not paying $20 to do so.